So good day guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got a mix of gaming announcements and rumors for today's video. So please do like and subscribe as it helps out this channel a lot. So for our very first story for today's video, we're gonna talk about Horizon Forbidden West. So it comes as a surprise for all PlayStation fans. This just in, PlayStation blog has recently posted an announcement from game director Matic. It's been 11 months since the first trailer for Horizon Forbidden West was shown through the PS5 showcase. This upcoming May 27, a state of play will be dedicated featuring the game. A total of 20 minutes will be aired, with 14 minutes for gameplay directly captured from the PS5. Even though the game is also releasing on the PS4, CEO Jim Ryan assured that the game was built from the ground up to take advantage of the PS5 feature set. Guerrilla has also stated that PS5's SSD will mean the game has virtually no loading screens. For our next story, we're gonna talk about a recent trailer that blew up the other day, featuring a dark and grim reality in the world of Pinocchio. The upcoming game features an alternate take on the classic children's novel similar to American McGee's Alice in Wonderland. The game is developed by Round 8 Studio and is being published by NeoWiz. Liza P will have a Souls-like gameplay experience and is set in a cruel and dark epoch world, which offers a deep combat system and a gripping story as Pinocchio is set to become a human and is on the lookout for Mr. Geppetto. Gameplay mechanics feature a unique line quest system wherein the players will go through interconnected procedural quests that will vary depending on the lives committed, which will ultimately affect the ending. Other details included says that Pinocchio as a doll, the players can customize his body to receive new skills depending on the battle, but also to take note that not all the enhancements are primarily for fighting, as they can provide several other unique and useful features. The game is set on releasing on Google Stadia, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X in the year 2023. I see the game has a lot of potential, though we still need to see how the gameplay works. So far, I'll be keeping an eye on this project. For our next story, we're going to talk about Electronic Arts opening a new studio with Ex-Monolith developers. With the arrival of the next-gen consoles, different publishers are now partnering with established and newly formed studios to create the next mind-blowing video games. The news was recently reported by GamesIndustry.biz, wherein currently the studio does not have a name yet, but will be focused on creating an open-world action-adventure video game. The main motivation for creating the studio follows the success of EA's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which was able to gather around 10 million unique players after 6 months of release. The newly formed studio is led by Kevin Stephens, who was beforehand the studio head and productions vice president at Monolith during the creation of Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, where both games were acclaimed by having a combo-focused combat, engaging open world, and the unique Nemesis system. Stephens will be partnered by Samantha Ryan, the former president of Monolith and current EA senior vice president. Ryan said to Games Industry Biz that we're still figuring out a lot of fundamental questions. How big, what games, and how fast to grow. Regardless of the questions, the manager expressed confidence in the future. Despite a former EA president of games declaring that single-player games are dead, it's obvious now that the success of other single-player games by other studios has finally swayed EA to invest in the genre. One of the most well-known first-person shooters are making a comeback. TimeSplitters released in the year 2000s and became popular because of its stylish visuals and fast-paced combat. Through a sudden announcement, publisher Deep Silver posted that the game studio Free Radical Design will be reformed as an internal Deep Silver studio and will be spearheaded by the original co-creators Steve Ellis and David Boak. Both of the co-creators directed 2 of the original games in the TimeSplitters trilogy. The game isn't in development yet, but Deep Silver will be updating fans with news in the future. Now guys, we are entering rumored territory. The exciting information comes from the forum website, etc. Navtra, a known leaker who has provided correct information in the past, has stated that an upcoming Final Fantasy spin-off game will be releasing on PS5. The Final Fantasy game is different from current projects Square Enix is working on, namely Final Fantasy XVI and Final Fantasy VII Remake 2. A French leaker named Soulslike has added that the video game will be Souls-like in its core mechanics and can be compared closely to Jedi Fallen Order. Soulslike has also stated that Team Ninja is handling its development, and looking at this information, this seems like a perfect fit for the developer as they are the ones that made the highly action-packed Neo 1 and 2. All we have to do now is patiently wait for Square's showcase this upcoming E3 2021. Having a new gameplay mechanic within the universe of Final Fantasy will definitely breathe a breath of fresh air for the fans of the series. For our last story, we're gonna talk about Sony's participation in the Summer Game Fest. Sony didn't attend 2019's E3 show, and the following year, they've held their own online show last summer of 2020 for the PS5. While fans are patiently waiting for an online conference for 2021, Sony will be a part of Summer Game Fest as confirmed through the event's official Twitter account and website. The event has around 30 confirmed partners, including PlayStation. As of now, no details are given on what Sony will be bringing to the summer event, and it's unlikely that Sony will be making major announcements, but may rather have a state of play or previews for already announced games. 2021 summer is looking busier than the previous year as the biggest gaming show E3 has made its comeback and is partnered with a lot of major publishers and developers. Gamers can expect a wide range of news once all the events start coming in this upcoming June. And that is it for all the announcements and rumors for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know about your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon.